see how exactly the comfortability is shaping up for both teams. Fast, aggressive, into mid, but not as if they're going to go into camera. Instead, they're going to drop the canal and split B through Temple.
Quick up and through, flatroo spotting a player out towards main. Customy forced towards a forward position. Seen of his shoulder, rigoN can land the headshot quick and easy. Advantage taken for BNE. Bomb plant will look to get secured right here. Shady's dualies moving up towards the back lines. Got two players alongside him as well to try and flank from this position. The 5-on-4 for BNE at the moment. Ball and back, rigoN sees players, headshot taken on something. And Spirit should also drop alongside Shady, who's gone down as well. So this is just clean up for the Bad News Eagles, as they will take a very confident pistol round.
Yeah, BNE have just played 14 maps on HLTV since coming back together, and you feel that every map, every series, it's starting to get a little bit more of a feeling of what we remember from the past.
Confident start thus far here for the Bad News Eagles, but it could get shifted in a moment's notice. Damage was done to those three players, so Economy is not exactly in a great position. A swing round opportunity available to the Forze Reload side. Spirit ready for players to start peeking in from A main. About to receive a number of them here. Molly set, M4 looks for the first fight of Rexy. Good starting kill. AG's to open a smoke and quickly line up Spirit. See that second player as well. And GXX and flatroo can quickly stomp the A bomb site. The split comes in towards mid as well. Advantage taken. rigoN's going for a hunt. Hearing players on rotate as well. Can prepare his teammates. sinnopsyy hugs the wall. And something should go falling pretty quickly for it. Now a save from any players that have made their way up. Matt Ted next to fight from customy and does catch flatroo looking the wrong way.
And Forze Reload will be frustrated with themselves because that could have been a much cleaner defensive on A than what it actually was.
60 seconds on the clock. flatroo still expecting there to be some sort of backline presence, or they're going for a rotation here. BNE be walking right into the trap now. Three players on Forze Reload's defensives, but flatroo catches customy going aggressive in towards electric. B bomb site is open for the time being, but they don't have that information yet. They're going to catch off Spirit anyway over at the main press. 5-on-2 now for the Bad News Eagles. One player per bomb site. M4 of Rexy gets away with that kill. Now they look back in towards the execution here. Back through the canals in towards the B bomb site. rigoN will look for the exit onto this rotating man. Flashes a sense of Shady. And will not see anything for now. A flow fight coming in. The shot misses out from the AWP battle. sinnopsyy will put that bomb down at last. And Rexy has no idea of rigoN's lurk. BNE allowed so much map control there.
Geez, they're getting farmed at the moment, aren't they? This is incompetitive, and this is not a promising sign if you're a Forze Reload fan or even a player. You want to be holding weight in a playoff game. You want to be showing the back and forth nature, not constantly being reset. It's another round where you're just looking for exits. And Shady's going to try his best to recover this AWP, to bring it forward into the next round. But GXX wants to make sure that doesn't happen. BNE up to 4, and Red Star or even Smooya and just didn't show the full capabilities. Whereas the last few best of threes, and especially this one, he's been on fire. He's been creating chances.
flatroo, the top fragger of the server. sinnopsyy is to try and take points in terms of that mid-fight. flatroo is continuing to fight from electric. Their backs are turned towards the main, but they're going to double up to focus on that individual player. rigoN with a swing, kill found. Second player known about, stands in front of the pillar, something, gets a decent fight. A second 1v1 doesn't quite go his way. Senna will be tagged low, but it's still a 3-on-2 right now for BNE. Forze Reload will also get hurt in these canals position. This mid player is going to get all the information back. Will fight on one. Not expecting that second man to also be there, but Rexy should get sussed out soon enough. GXX posted, actually does miss out the chance to fight. A low HP player on the bomb site as well. Rexy's going to have a little bit of time to work with, but the AK survives on the bomb. He'll look to hold the defuse right here. Senna needs to spray, and that's exactly what he'll do. 6-0 on the streak for Bad News Eagles. Certainly not on a very good stat line right now for the Bad News Eagles. They're happy for that. B is the target.
There's something out from Jail. Slight aggro play from Rexy catches off one. Now there's still a mid lurk to try and put some emphasis down, try and pull some over rotations.
Smokes up here towards the B site. Molly's getting sent up. One player to try and cut off potential rotations, and now this Jail player will be able to strike. Something takes a player down, and the damage being done to the next two as well. 5-on-3, and need that third player to come in with the flank here, BNE. Bomb's still in their control, but all the CTs have rotated up. And GXX checks those bat lines, checks position. I think something may be aware of potential flank. They've left mid completely opened up for the time being. No, he's so focused on this main position. He does turn his way back towards that pillar, but finally, GXX comes in with the strike. Another flank working successful. The AWP play gets isolated by Flatro, turning it into a 3 versus 3. And GXX ready for Custom. They've turned it all around.
CTs can try and keep coming in here from Electric, but it's down to Spirit. Is this finally going to be the round that he gets a kill?
He leads him in. Rexy right behind him. Check the left. Look to the side. Flatro. Not quite required yet, but he does get that trade on rigoN. And now it's all left to Rexy this time. He can get a trade back, but GXX, the AWP, very far back position. The bomb's not even planted for him. Rexy can hold the 5 seconds. GXX is going to charge right up right here. Needs to get right on it. He's going for knife kills. And that will cost BNE their first round at last. Forze reload, sneaking one in underneath the noses of the T side.
Another rifle. I look at that from BNE and say they should have no chance of going into winning that round. They've got almost no space. They're not only in a 3v5, but there's low HP. rigoN's half, Flatro's at 25, and they've nearly recovered that entire round. You've got an MP9 down for Spirit. You've got no AWP, but a lack of U2 and kids.
Look how quickly they're going to make their way into aggressive stance as well, trying to see if they can win this off the fights alone. They do isolate rigoN, very well placed on their position. sinnopsyy trades with something that's right back on him. 2K to his name. Advantage looking to get established. Spirit will be known towards that corner of main. As BNE did try a secondary piece of action, but nothing is secured for it. Advantage stays with Forze now.
The HP differential could be quite a large factor later on in the round, because for Forze Reload, even though they've got the man up, they're probably not going to be active. When you've got Rexy at 24, something at 57, 36 on Spirit, you have to just sit there and play passive, and GXX has just held the patient angle and probably gets a 2K towards A main.
Gets Spirit most certainly for that much. Second player in this main position is also low HP. The fight towards Canals gets nothing. Custom trading. GXX turns up the frag as well, and BNE will recover an 8th. Expecting good things out of them, and if this is anything to go by, then it might be another quick whitewashing if Forze Reload can't get their shots hit. Rexy does isolate sinnopsyy to a decent fight in at mid, but the trades from Flatro and rigoN can get him and Shady to return 3-on-3.
Just trying to put emphasis onto mid, but it's going to be a B split. They should drop mid and go into the canal. You've got a single B player at the moment with a second player that could be fast on rotation. And there's plenty of time left on the clock and even decent amount of util. 2 smokes to still follow here for BNE.
Something's trying to make a play. Got a teammate behind him as well. Check those windows, but again, a peek forward from Cusby isolates himself towards center. Right place, right time, watching at that Ruggs angle. Utility will get sent down to indicate there's presence out here over at the water position. They are peeking towards the A-bomb site with the centralized defender. The timing on something felt like it was so good, but Flatro checked it at the right moment. Smokes are missed, but I don't think that matters. MP9 to fight against 3, isolates the AWP first and foremost. The bomb can make its way back in towards that B bomb site. It'll be a little bit leery with how late the rotation's coming in from, but Spirit can't really do much to defend against them right here. They're going to have to run their way forwards. 10 seconds. Is he going to beat rigoN here? No, he won't. Plant down the back side. Actually going to try and see the go for the fight instead. Not risk the potential denial. So 11-1 at the turn. BNE in full control. Because they are all over the opposition. And Forze Reload will at least respond with some crispiness of their own. Shady, first tap, first blood in the half. Flatro down. And the pistol round.
Yeah, Forze Reload just need to try and keep baiting in more mistakes from BNE now that the opening pick's gone the way of the T side. Try and force in an over-rotation perhaps, or even just a slight prod of info. And Shady's waiting for that mid-bridge pick or just something to present from Canal, but it's been quite passive from BNE. They haven't been able to finally walk up. GXX is going to give just that right timing, and Shady sees the info, and sinnopsy's now trying to see if he can press. He doesn't see anything from the Canal either.
Me captures GXS off guard, so we're down to a 5-on-3 and an open A bomb site at that. Smokes to suppress potential vision as Cusby takes down rigoN, and Senna bats up here in mid. The flag of sinnopsyy finally gets a kill on the trade, but now they need a whole lot more than just that to retake in the pistol. Now 1 versus 4 for Senna and Forze Reload. If there was a half to get some decency out, it would be on the T side. And even with the pistol win, it's a very long way back. 1 out of 10 on the comeback. Would basically put you in good stead to end the map at 13-2.
Terrorists win.
little bit of time to make up before we hit that particular point. Balls up. And the MAC-10 and the YaLLa as part of this buy up here, and running into a bit more stand defensive, but all 5 players need to go towards this A bomb site. GXX with a decent kill, flashbang keeping him blinded, but Smokes are in the way. He still turns up with FlaTrow support of the M4. Something takes one back. Senna is held behind utility. Flashes are coming in. They've got more backup on the way in as well. 4 versus 2 from range. They look to fight with the YaLLa and an AK. The AK in particular is looking to provide cover for cussby, but falls towards sinnopsyy. Blind spray through the smoke. Senna sees his last man, and that's the round that B&E were looking for. Map point. He allowed mid access towards the doorway, seeing absolutely nothing of it right now. They're also focused on main. That this might end up being a bit of a point of contention, but the players now watching it. A second man's also on the way in towards the temple entrance. Something catches sinnopsyy. All important. Second kill not landed though. Senna knows that they might be compromised. GXX waits for Rexy and drops him. The bomb also got dropped there over a camera, so Spirits will just sneak forward and main, recover it, and try and put some exit frags or some damage being done to return on the CT side. Molotov in against rigoN. HG to open a smoke. The AWPer can't quite see the M4. Spirits going to try and get involved here though, and he does take his man down. cussby also follows up onto FlaTrow. 3-on-2 for the Forze reload side. Incendiaries will block the entries of GXX and Senna.
Well, they might as well at least search. If they can get a kill off of this 2v3 situation, then the CTs are going to go for it.
Flash their way in. Senna to check. Spirit undetected. See the man back towards the fountain. And Smoke's involved with that entryway. Now the AK can lean forward. Blind sprays won't connect quite frivolously this time.
sinnopsyy was passing util back over to Senna. He goes back into camera. He gets jump scared. He's not ready for that fight straight away.
Look at that impact on Forze's part, how much they need, how much they've gained, but need to sustain it all the way through towards the very end of this. The first kill's gone against them already. GXX with a quick shot onto something. So he did try and see if he can respond back with an AWP battle. Also got trailers in towards this electric position. cussby pushing forward to that smoke. FlaTrow just catches him. I don't think he had any flash support in that position either. So 5-on-3.
Yeah, this is 35 kills between GXX and FlaTrow going into round 18. They have been a powerful duo. They've been creating 5v4s, multi-frags, and round-winning plays. And Forze Reload have just not been able to quiet either of them in the first half or the second half.
Just been monsters. Force a creep forward into mid. GXX is watching the camera entrance. Take the shot. Use it out towards Shady. That quickly sends Forze Reload into an action, and Rexy is going to get a secondary kill. Senna cannot hold on. Forze are turning this around.
Indeed they are. Players are out of position. FlaTrow is trying to come in from A main. rigoN to come through from camera. They've got one incendiary. They've got a kit up. And you've got the beach area in towards storage being taken by Forze Reloads. They're getting aggressive on the post plant.
Diffuse gets in on rigoN. FlaTrow's going to have to draw attention towards himself at half HP though. Now watching for the camera entrance first though. Spirit not seeing the man. AWP Shady posted and ready. rigoN faces in, still gets Spirit somehow. Incendiary up, Shady's going to get forced into the open and sees that shoulder bait. He falls for it, runs right into FlaTrow, and B&E have this one on mark. 13-5, end of Anubis. Very well attempted, recovered there from Forze Reload, but it was just too little, too late.
Jay mentioned at the start of the series the head-to-head in Sky Esports between Guild Eagles and VP Prodigy at the time. That was a 13 to...
Need to get comfortable, need to get started, and need to get started well. Something into the apartments in the pistol round, spotting that first player taking the first shot off against Senna. Decent flashbangs in from his teammates, going to allow that kill against the bomb carrier, and Rexy doubles up, triple in fact in the P2K in the back. Something's not nearly involved at all. rigoN gets a frag to return, but cussby trades him back. Now is the short player to act out, seen and dealt with by the backup dancer as Forze Reload indeed.
Perhaps it's when B&E faced those tougher squads like a 500 where we see the depth of what he can bring to a game plan.
Charge up from the CT side with Purdy, but these AK players. Senna catches one on the jump, and FlaTrow can double back on the trade. 2 for 1. It's Forze Reload tried to pick up the pace and run right into B&E, but again, the fighting, again, the weapons better in that particular exchange. At least they're down to the M4s now for Forze Reload, and potentially easy trade against FlaTrow if they can isolate him. And got rigoN that may be next up the task.
It's all about patience here from rigoN and the Palace Lurk, because you've still got regrouping players. Everyone's separated at the moment, and there's a lot of time on the clock. There was an aggressive challenge towards underpass, and there's going to be a further one. Lazy check there from GXX, not even jiggling down towards underpass, who gets caught by the M4.
Spirit gets returned with rigoN, drops down in towards the site and does see Rexy in a dark. The 2 versus 2 can ensue. flatroo needs support from his teammate here. He's got the bomb on his back at 10 points of health. sinnopsyy is going to spot them. Is going to spot the fact that there's nobody here on B.
He's going to fake they're going B. Try and build an over-rotation to allow the bomb to go down on A.
It might just work out as well. Rexy's pushed on towards the ramp. customer coming in from short, loses his life, however, to some sinnopsyy. flatroo is all alone. 10 HP in the 1 versus 2. Can plant the bomb at least down at default. But everything else after that is going to be a concern. Still got tagged a little bit. Forced to use that smoke. It just extinguishes the flames. Second flashbang as well to try and blind them off. C2's coming in from both different directions. A simple spam kill will be enough. The Deagles have to fight back. flatroo waiting. The M4 still not catching. He's playing with the ultimate patience, but finally a stray bullet's going to catch him. Forze reload. We'll take number 3.
It could be aggressive in towards the B apartments. Now, 3 players fell in the last round, so Senna probably feels as if there's a lack ahead Kevlar. That's why he's going in for the Mac 10.
Indicating a fast push out of the apartments. They are going to stagger it a little bit more for more utility, but they are going to finally need to commit these players in with a short presence as well. The split plays in, and something is out of the round. Senna and flatroo come up with those kills. sinnopsyy in the back gets shady on the AWP trade. Spirit can take 1 back from beyond the smoke, once again trading back something more, but still to the advantage of B&E at the moment. 3-on-2 with AKs involved. The short push that's coming in from 1 player is not going to extend towards Rexy all the way. But B&E just found their breaking point, and Forze found a reason to fall back and escape.
I just get beaten by pace. Good entry from the Mac 10 too from Senna to get that opener.
Directive mid-defensive here from the Forze reload side, but B&E are pressing on towards top mid. Slowly around this smoke, they'll creep and see nothing as of yet. Passive line of defensive for now.
It could be an accelerated A split. Try and get up to con quickly. Work with your ramp player too.
Push on that smoke and nothing gained by Spirit. customer trying to trade back on 2. sinnopsyy doubles up. 1 more player back at dark. The AWP in the meantime, a GXX extends towards something with sniper pulled out. Rexy gets 2 back at dark, but rigoN can finally trade him. It's all on shady now. The AWP at CT. The bomb will get recovered, knowing it's safe towards short. No one's peeking in from that position, and shady has got a retake to make happen.
Now, rigoN's got that molly. It's all about timing for shady on whether he can catch the AWP, but he's already been seen now.
Albeit against much weaker opposition.
There's even a player out to Tetris.
rigoN's made a lot of extensions, hearing those footsteps where the plays down low. Bites him, takes him, hearing that second man creeping up as well, but not quite able to adjust against. There's all a push forward lurk though. The main presence in at mid will start to back off. M4 from customer sees a man as information gained. Shady gets nothing for it. Oh yeah, you're right about that. sinnopsyy boosted up. Gap in the defense. Several of those over the course of the day so far, and this could be 2 more casualties against the Forze reload side. You're seeing potential considerations of a wrap. Nothing seen on short. Something will just get taken out with a knife kill as well. AWP, no access to bomb site execution. Will have to get locked in. He'll try and stick around inside the fire and does take GXX on the way out, but 20 HP for him is a 3-on-3.
This is B&E having good pressure points, allowing themselves to work aggressive duels on the lurks like what rigoN was doing out towards Tetris, and then just the fadeaway towards underpass, driving all of the distraction away from window.
Flashing in quick, or just a gun peeking up from customer. That does bait flatroo to make a mistake and lose his life. Spirit's traded back by Senna in the meantime though. The AWP's made his way up, but sinnopsyy gets his main attacking force. It's now the 28 HP player in a 1 versus 2. And the lead is completely wiped out.
I don't really know why they went for that retake. It's a 3v3. Players aren't in the best of positions. They have a lack of util.
B&E blocked by utility early into round number 10. Talk about that streak for the Bad News Eagles. It was 7 in a row in the last map before it was broken by Forze. Quick up towards the site. HE's down. Shady's AWP does land onto Senna. Something is protecting them. Rolling on towards the balcony. There's nothing. Spirit follows up with a secondary kill in. The blind sprays from something. I think just spotted flatroo before that smoke had bloomed. So it's a 5-on-2 instead. B&E have been responded to pretty nicely here.
Well, it's the first time that we see a bit more of a set piece than a default. The last few gun rounds have been mid-heavy, lurk-heavy. They go in for a complete palace lurk and then 4 out to the apartments just on a dive. Maybe thinking that the CT is going to be a bit more active on taking mid or having an aggressive A challenge. It doesn't work out at all. The best you can hope for now is make the round expensive.
utilised by the CT side first to try to open the smokes and dish out a little bit of damage towards several T-side players, but nothing major at this juncture here. The M4 fight for Customs a little bit more so. Loses out towards rigoN, takes his teammate down low. Rexy trying to follow up on the trades of Molotovs. Actually, Mike actually plays completely caught off. No, Rexy swings up to the kill, and now it's low HP of sinnopsyy, unawares of where Spirit is, up on Tetris to turn it into a 4 versus 2 instead. Senna finally with a response, but they're going to go back to the CT side to get towards the bomb in the first place. Seeing that AWP taking shots back. Spirit still sits at Tetris, still gets a kill out of it. Finally shut down by Senna, who's in a 1 versus 3. Just the one pick found for now. Back down to at least 1 CT no matter where he goes. 2 kills found, the extension towards the bomb. Even if Senna went for those fights, he would have had to deal with Rexy and not know exactly where he's holding from. Utility sent in. A is the target for the set piece. Senna first player, out player of Firebox. Spirit undetected for the time being. Rexy is just trying to hide as Cuspy will fall. Spirit will go down in turn. He is the wild card though. He's been the consistent, great defender in the back lines. rigoN doesn't check him. Oh, this is perfect. He strikes in that first player though. Trying to light that bomb plant through the smoke. Teammate also at CT spawns about to strike. No, Senna and GXX get those returning frags. Something. Trying to make a hero play, but he's not getting anything out of this one. 6 apiece as BNE equalise at the turn of the half. And to more directly relate towards Compass, those of you watching the round 2 match between BNE and Copenhagen Wolves, it was a complete flyer in the second half CT side where they ran away with that 13-9. Kills found first towards the favour of the T half though, and sinnopsyy struggles to get anything out of Dark. Rexy catching flatroo, so maybe Pistol's success out of Forze reload is something not to be underestimated. Although rigoN is taking some picks back of his own. Spirit trades back onto the man and doubles up to Senna as well.
You look at this next gun round and say you can reset them straight away. You can pretty much force the double eco onto Forze reload on a round loss here.
All they have to do is win it. They're so close to doing so at that. GXX flashed off position. He's got back up in flatroo on top of the boost. Over at short, takes Shady down, but now the emphasis turns towards that B bomb site and the one defender that's on it. Low HP for flatroo, still swings up to a double kill in the M4 of Senna. Tries to get involved. Flatroo's mowed through. Senna getting damage on the second player alongside the kill on the first. USP comes out, he flicks towards Rexy, and customy will trade back, but only for the one man. GXX comes through with support. Smokes up, HE's on something. Leans forward, spray through, doing a ton of damage towards flatroo. The AK as impactful as you want it to be. The Tech 9s need to step up next up here for Spirit, but GXX mows through him and customy. They get the bomb down, something goes falling. The M4 flanks, and the cash bonus for reload will give him at least something for the next round, but it will not be anything in terms of this one. 8 apiece.
A lot of defenders down on A. 2 towards Con, 2 on A. If there is a split play, it's going to be a disaster. flatroo's waiting to see if there's going to be a scale up there from short. Bottom con smoke is still up, so Rexy and Shady need to slow for now.
Player in Palace was considering pushing forward that CT smoke.
Oh, they've got a good read. They've got a really good read for BNE.
And jump to reveal information, but to reveal some back as well towards the CT side. Deeper smoke towards the top of con. flatroo stands in defense when he gets checked on this corner. A flashbang from the opposition. HE's to indicate that there's nobody out here. And they fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Customy and Shady trading back to maintain it to a 4 versus 3, but something is low. GXX still watching into the site. Defender and sinnopsyy back to Firebox. Undetected. Now will strike. Get a kill. Look for a second, but Shady trades him right back as Spirit now moves on towards the balcony. 40 seconds on the clock. GXX is watching and lying in wait. Spirit waiting for a chance to swing. The HEs don't land against him. They're going to sit pretty and wait.
Yeah, Senna needs to try and search. He's got to try and catch one of these open players.
Customy finds him, and Spirit goes for the swing. Forze reload. Outside of Palace, both players were seen. Only one will take damage, and they'll all back off.
And flatroo's just trying to engage in as many fights as possible. rigoN in the man advantage is going searching. Out towards A ramp. Jiggle comes in. M4 is consistently on the money, though, and eventually tries to back off, but that's where he gets caught by something.
No support on the site itself. Tried to fall away. Timing wasn't with him. M4 of flatroo looking for the push. He doesn't see the shoulder. He doesn't see the shoulder. He walks right into the man. Shady. Frag found. Orpa GXX can't trade, and Forze are on the front foot again.
You've got an aggressive player out towards Apps, but the timing's not good here for the Swag 7 at all. GXX should be getting that trade, and because of it, it's now just crumbled the round completely.
Especially as Senna's fallen. GXX is AWP. Called out position in at market, rotating to doorway, a 1-on-4, missing another shot right there, a second whiff bullet, a third one that will not even be fired. Forze are up on 10 and the money. He's nearly up the top of the board. Senna and GXX. GXX especially backing off. Senna's going to stick around and hopefully get an exit frag, but this is a round for the Forze Reload side. From decimated at 11-1 opening half in this series to now about to take away Mirage. BNE's own map pick will fall out of favor here.
Now, Customary has not seen the triple play out. Finally, there's been a bit of a contact. Close range for the MP9 looks good here for sinnopsyy.
Gets his kill. rigoN found one on Spirit to open the round. sinnopsyy doubles up. Triple against the AWPer. No. Shady connects onto him, but it's still a 2 versus 4. Make it 3. As Customary isolates a quick shot onto YaLLa. Missed shot from Shady this time. May have cost him an opportunity. Oh, but Customary still swings up with low HP on the kill. M4 catching Shady, missing another bullet. And now that turns all attention towards the 21 HP 2v1. 2 kills to Customary's name already, needs 2 more. Goes out of 4K, runs out of ammo though, and BNE will hold the line.
Map 1 wasn't competitive, Map 2 was, went all the way to OT on Mirage. sinnopsyy, does he get a timing against this window boost? Something getting boosted up by Rexy. It's going to be another A split. If sinnopsyy gets this 1 kill, that might be the returning frag of the round.
4 on by sinnopsyy's push forward, something is going to get caught. GXX on the back of the Bay bomb site. Players to receive on the set piece execution. Smoke towards connect to jungle. Rexy's moved forward. I don't think he's been detected by the CTs either, although that may be about to change depending on how he plays himself here in a jungle. sinnopsyy's ready and still loses his life. Rexy now to cut rotations, provide support for his teammates inbound. A flashbang doesn't connect on either of these 2 CTs right here. The offshot misses. GXX is tagged low and taken down. rigoN can strike back, but needs desperate support from Senna because he's pinned behind the boxes. Still gets away with a second kill on Spirit as well. 2v2, but rigoN is low. A third pick would be a miracle out of him, and no miracles happen today. Customary and Shady shut it down, and we are off to a third map.
A good effort there from Forze Reload. It was a one-man showing in the first half. Felt as if Rexy was left high and dry to create chances to get round victories, but we go into the second half and we get a lot more
Of this round of 12 match.
a set piece. I wonder if that molly is going to be used like what Sashi normally do, of using it in the post plants. No, it gets used straight away. Double smokes on the site and the molly out towards default.
Attempting to block that smoke, get a little bit more control, but Shady takes first blood against him. They do not check the corner. YaLLa, seeing his teammates play distraction, he's going to need to go massive right here. They all might line up for the man. Bomb plant, denied. Second headshot, third man not going falling. So despite his efforts, it leaves it all on sinnopsyy in a 1 versus 3. It needed to be more than just a double in that case. And he still gets a headshot back, a triple, maybe for sinnopsyy. May turn the tide still. A perfect headshot! And a follow-up from Spirit is perfect for BNE's pistol!
Oh, well, that's what happens when you don't check the corner. What is going on? That may be the laziest check that you are going to see in the entire best of 3. Come on, Jay. You've smoked off long. You've smoked off short. You've mollied cave. There's only one position that could be an avenue, and it's a one position that is not being cleared at all. What an absolute joke from Forze Reload.
It might seem like a mute point with the 1v3 still being won by the Bad News Eagles, but make no mistake about it. Something moving forwards. Straight in. YaLLa, kill found. Does get a little bit overwhelmed by Rexy and Spirit, who take both those players out. They've got an SMG towards backline, though. Needs to win out a double spray and gets almost all the way with it. Low HP on Rexy and Customary 2 versus 3 for BNE. The AWP is caught, and rigoN's SMG. HG sent back to the backlines, but needs to fight from range and will not get away with it this time. Forze.
BNE have gambled, but they're starting to move. You've got a single player in Donut that's passive. Everybody else is moving back in Spawn. Now they've got options to search in red or go deep into CT.
Something checking up mid. sinnopsyy leaning forward to that position. Backs a turn for the time being. They see him now, and they do get the headshot somehow, despite something having to jump on him. It's just that one pick, one rifle recovered. 4 versus 4. They have to fully retake this open A bomb site. Bomb plant protected by the smoke. They hear those footsteps. Flashes in, do nothing. rigoN, GXX, mowed through by the automatic weapons. Rexy with the double. And sinnopsyy's best bet is to hold on to the M4.
Yeah, good work, good reaction. As soon as they see that it's mid-heavy with the search, you accelerate towards aim, you smoke off Donut, you slow down those rotations. They can upgrade nothing, I would say, around this M4 come the next round. Use it as a USP. Hope that you can hold the M4. That doesn't even happen.
To the move. And the attention is drawn directly into that bomb site, so that red player will be there to cut, rotates back from the A player. rigoN's going to have to check this all the way. In the corner he holds, Rexy moves forward, gets shut down, but the real execution is on the board. Senna and flatroo, 2 more picks centralized. The AWP coming up close as his teammates are falling all around him. Good adjustments on the deagle players. Second kill against him, third shot doesn't quite land though. And BNE can answer back. And no one there to give him anything back. Beyond that smoke, there is nothing at elbow. Wraps towards the A-bomb site, have to be considered because the utility is inbound. The AWP from range takes a shot. And he lands a leg onto one man. sinnopsyy has a lineup perfectly set alongside rigoN. And both players combine to mow through 3. 2v5. No trades available for the Forze side right now. Even Cuspy can't get anything out of that one. Shady's AWP is quick to the trigger on sinnopsyy. But 4 more picks to go. Bomb out in the open. A little over half HP, but flanks inbound. It's only a matter of time before he goes down.
A really good reaction and read there from BNE. Now,
hit and miss on its effectiveness over the series. It was 1 good attack in the last map, but 3 wasted in the first. Something straight into the opening kill for the T side, but it's flatroo that catches that first. He tries to extend out towards something, and something turns on the man. Spirit's on 12 points of health. Forza reload. Up on the advantage for now.
GXX with that rotation of the AWP. Yet to find a frag out here moving into round 8. But it gets so silent. It's been a good 30 seconds or so until we've had a single contact from either squad.
sinnopsyy finally takes contact, but loses his life in the process. AWP, a Spirit, only lands a leg on the GXX extension, and they know now that they're set outside of that elbow position. The smoke down was red, indicating that there's a mid-take, but it's all a ruse. Keep your distance quite significantly so, especially with GXX on low HP as he is. Quick up from the T side, Forze trying to pick up the pace, and the flashbangs will catch him blinded, but only so much so. The damage cannot be combated by the CT forces. flatroo taken down on the site. His teammate in the back could not provide the support. Center's being attacked from 2 sides now. Not sure where exactly to look. Takes a fight on something. Blind sprays a Spirit, taking damage towards that Molotov there. Shady finally takes his man towards the back lines, and you're right about that backstab that's coming in from the CT side as well. AWP and GXX, is he going to try and deny? Yes, he will. And Customy drops. rigoN is still waiting behind that smoke. A sinnopsyy will fall. A spray blinded will dish out some damage. There's 2 low HP players right now. GXX's deagle's pulled out. His AWP lands on Spirit. And Rexy, with a counter flank to the flank, is left alone in the 1-on-2. Watched by GXX's position. Shot misses, so he's back in with another chance here. He's going for the AWP as well. Jump on the man as well at this kind of range. The AWP needs to hit the shot perfect. Swing forward, loses. rigoN holds the round. And the guides have been set. There have been markers known to the Forze side, and around 11 will take place with significant considerations of BNE. Rexy, first player up. Spirit right behind him. What an engage against sinnopsyy. First to fall straight through the smoke.
Out to Donut, though, could get uncomfortable. Down from ramp, it's 2 players aggressing on the challenge. Something falls, but there could be more damage coming in from rigoN.
Smoke's in at the Donut entrance, going to boost that M4 up to take a fight that he wins against Shady, but they're unawares of those red players. They'll back off just in case of HE that may reveal the information. These are backed away. flatroo starts moving in. He's considering his options. Smoke down towards ramp now. Senna seeing what's going on here. Jump out. M4. flatroo still looking to take a fight. 2 players around the corner. They almost line up for Senna, but his crosshairs placed in between the 2. The bomb plant can be secured as a result. A 3-on-2 for Forze.
Just a slight individual mistake. There's a bit of a search. It could be a last-minute retake. I'd be surprised if it actually comes out, though.
Smoke for the Ninja. Not going to happen with Spirit still sitting on the bomb site. rigoN will be defenseless in that moment. And defenseless he was. Down and out. Forze will get their 5th. Of a decent way. GXX Molotov that in pit. Smokes to come down on both those mollies. He peeks ahead of one and finds Spirit. M4 for rigoN moving up next. Does not see where Rexy is. That AWP may be pressured, but flatroo comes in to support him. Man down on the T side, 4-on-3. And look at sinnopsyy. Once again, they're not going to check these back corners, but Shady can deal with the quick trade. It's still a man advantage here for Bad News Eagles. Bomb plant can be secured. Will it stay that way forever, though? AWP GXX moving up to position. CT's going in for the retake, and they find a fight against Senna, but GXX trades him. Now Shady, tunnel vision towards the man. Smoke came down from the second player, also at Donut. Switch out to the automatic rifle, which GXX swings with, and BNE will have the half at 7-5. There's 4 on the trot to start off their CT side of the last map, and ultimately turned into a map victory for them on map Mirage. So perhaps the pistol win may again be the answer to Forze's prayers and their solution to their problem. The sat double players in towards Cave. Shady and something can only get away with that one frag on center. flatroo and rigoN take the trade. sinnopsyy goes a bit too far extended, so cussme can take him and the bomb carrier as well. flatroo also allows his teammate to go down. A 1 versus 3 to take, just like in the last pistol for the Bad News Eagles here. And they get no further than the 1 kill. Forze with a pistol win.
So it's a gamble stack. Double donut, third player towards A. cussme can try and smoke, but he is alone on B and doesn't have much hope of winning this round.
It's stall for time with the smoke that comes up from the T side. But you are right, it's all him, all alone against what is the oncoming onslaught of the execution, or is it? Something going forward, that's caught GXX, they're running back into the 3-man stack of the A bomb site instead. The M4 for Rexy set with a 2K, not quite the triple. sinnopsyy has bought a chance, but he needs that backup to come forward from Red, and rigoN loses the fight. sinnopsyy goes for the bomb, goes back in, at least attempts to fake some sort of rotation, but they're hunkered down on A. Forze reload with 10 seconds to the round win, and will lock in the kill. They have the lead again. Need this rifle win, need this round pretty desperately at that. sinnopsyy moving up towards main to face him. Spirit seen, second player goes down as well. That's an all-important sequence for the Eagles.
And there's a red extension too, so that's another lurk that's been undetected. Rotator coming through from spawn. That's going to be heard from the player in red.
Fights, cussme goes down, 2 left. Now 1 player unknown with the information on something. Shady, we assume towards that A bomb site, although his donut presence may catch the bomb carrier. Indeed, GXX drops, and something's turned on rigoN as well. Red presence negated. They've got to fight back against this donut position though. Smoke involved to block flatroo. Now red being a concerning element for the T side. Oh no. Forze have got this down from a 2v5 to a 2v2. sinnopsyy in from mid. May get swung upon. The AWP holding a crack angle. Just baits a shot. The M4 does not look to strike. The player backs off towards the bomb site, but something has got a triple in. And 1 player left of center to clutch this one back for the BNE side. He's got the bomb and 20 seconds. B is the end.
Shady should be able to beat him out towards B. This is looking very uncomfortable for center. I don't even think he's got a chance of winning this 1v1.
11 seconds to plant the bomb here. Footsteps will be heard. Will he get caught? Yes, he will, but still engages and just misses out the fight by a margin of 10 HP. Site has been taken at this stage. Forze losing 1 of Rexy. Plant to look to get secure. The center gets something as well. A 5-on-3 to be established, making it 2-1. And this is far better from the Eagles. You wonder where this has been throughout the entire half so far.
Quite consistent on trying to incorporate as much space as possible in this area of the map.
Shot from GXX lands on something first in mid. Molotov to drive him away from red as rigoN will take that part of the map away. GXX is being pressured by players inbound from this donut position. Now the backline player being read upon by Rexy. He gave away the footsteps, but rigoN still wins that fight. 4 versus 2. The Eagles are back in control. It seems a pretty easy round, it feels like. Their complacency may be gone now. Maybe that tactical pause gave them the word that they needed from their new coach.
The AWP against the long player,
yes,
and to close that round down. And now we've just seen it here. There's an uncomfortable state where you've got your first kill in red, you're then being pressed. You've got players.
Feels like BNE have turned themselves up. Finally gained some more cohesion about themselves as Rexy takes down rigoN. A frag goes the way of Forze. They're going to try and throw a spanner into the works because cussme's pushed forward as well with backup players and all. They're to assist in the kill with dub 5-on-3, 2-man advantage. Back away from Cheetah.
And they've been dry about it. They haven't used any util. Now, flatroo has not been seen, so this is a good timing for him to try and catch the cave player sleeping.
Backs will be turned, but unfortunately, flatroo's a little bit too slow. cussme will not be protecting Cave more directly, though they might assume it's safe. No, he checks position now and catches his man. Down to 2 players are the Bad News Eagles. As Forze Reload make light work of round 22, it seems. We're going to be squared up to evens again.
There could be quite a few AKs being picked up from Forze Reload that could be a good helping hand. GXX waiting for the long challenge, waiting for the shelf individual. A lot of respect being given in this 5v2.
Flash against him. GXX is down. sinnopsyy not sure where to look in Forze Reload. B-site control looking to be taken by the Bad News Eagles side. Cusme, Esker on that corner. Incendiary does go down to stall them on the Bad News Eagles. Time may be ticking against their name. Smokes are sent towards long and short. Cusme leans forward, sees that player. Oh, he transfers back to the second. A triple is locked in as the Eagles have their wings clipped again by Forze Reload. GXX needs a full-blown ace and 30 seconds to do it. No bomb control. Forze have swarmed the position and they will be on match point.
It's a lovely individual move from Cusme. It's the in-game leader. It's the captain out of everyone to make a statement. As Shady catches off GXX, and it's a near-flawless round.
Something up towards Cheetah. HE's against the smoke, but he lines up 2. Flatroo got in the way of Senna. You saw him on cam. He was pissed off at that. The Eagles down to 3. Forze Reload steps away from taking their quarterfinal spots.
Eyes are on in this deep red angle, and it's not from the B players, but it's deep in CT. It's the AWP out here in the edge of the temple. It's an off-angle position for the AWP to be in.
Shady hears him. Shot down. sinnopsyy down. Escape towards the back of temple. Just barely escape. Eventually fall as the sprays and the damage catch up to him, but it's still a 2 versus 4 Eagles. Because they know that they don't have to push on. They've basically only got one option to hit the A bomb site with that plant. They take CT spawn now from those back lines. rigoN watching, GXX in the corner, ready to deal with these 2 players over at Donut. The crosshairs are placed towards those respective entry positions, but no one is revealing themselves here for the Forze Reload side. They creep in slowly. A fight with 2 players peeking. It's all on rigoN now. The Swiss Superman to isolate 1 fight. Needs to get 3 more to go his way, and it's not gonna happen. 13-11. Forze bounce back from a disaster start in the series, and a 2-1 overall that sends them to the quarterfinals.
It's another big name sent packing. It's another squad that Forze Reload have been able to upset on this run. They beat
on the line right now to discuss the victory, to discuss Forze Reload and their position right now in the competition. Congratulations to you, my friend. Very, very slow start in the series. You got 11-1 at the start end of Anubis, but you come back, you bounce back on Mirage, you look far more confident. Tell me how you transitioned from such a big loss to such a big win.
Actually, they're just too good on Anubis. They're just fight with us like for last time. I don't know how to say it, but it was really too hard even to win the round against them on Anubis. But after this, we get on our good maps and we play good. As we can see, we win.
Yeah, Shady, I wanted to ask about the Vino, because obviously Nuke being a permaban for B&E, you're never going to be able to slide that in a best-of-3 series against them. Why was Dust2 not picked? With both teams not having Anubis on HLTV in the last few months, with Dust2 looking like at times it's been a good map for you, did you just feel that Anubis could have been a better option than Dust2, or what was it today?
Exactly what you said. And we thought Anubis would be good, but something happened. They're just fighting. I don't know, they're too good. They're just running and fighting, and you just cannot play against that pressure that they did to us.
Well, look, you did turn the pressure back around on that Mirage and that Ancient. It was a laboured effort. So, like, just talk me through how you guys came about developing yourselves over that series. Because from a mental perspective, I'm thinking about how down in the dumps you must be from that first map up. So when coming into that Ancient as well, with how things were going, like, talk to me about mentality game in Forze right now.
I don't know, we just focus on our game. We understand the teams that we played against, and we just have a game plan and just playing our game. That's all.
I look forward to see how the game plan is going to go down tomorrow. You're taking on 500 in the quarterfinals, but for now, it is a good victory for you guys. 2-1 over the Bad News Eagles. Forze Reload. Shady, congratulations, and thanks for joining us. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you guys, good luck.